Prince Harry has reportedly been finding his life in the UK hard to sustain. This claim has been made by royal author Tom Bower, in his latest interview with Sky News Cape Early. He started off by saying, "I think they're going to find it hard to financially sustain their way of life in America, because all that they can now do is earn money from dishing the royal family, and Harry's book will clearly be one of the most important earners for them. But after that their appeal will disappear, and how they will finance themselves, I don't know. Will they come back to Britain? No. I don't think Meghan really ever wanted to live in Britain. She's a California girl, and she told her own agent at the time that she was looking forward to going back home, by which she meant California. She found England and the suffocation of the royal family just too much, and that's why she was keen to leave as quickly as possible." The royals fully expected Harry to fall flat on his face in America. Not everybody believed in Harry's decision, Scobie writes. Few within his own family and the palace thought it was a good idea. Many had their own dramatic predictions about how disastrous a move to the US could be. "Honestly, he's setting himself up to fail," Scobie recalls a very senior aide telling him shortly after the Sussexes arrived in the States. "Without all of this, it's impossible," the source continued, gesturing meaningfully to the walls of Buckingham Palace. Not surprisingly, it seems the royals were convinced that money would be the biggest hurdle standing between the Sussexes and a life of true independence. By stepping down from their royal duties, Harry and Meghan opted out of receiving money from the publicly funded sovereign grant. Many within the Windsor's inner circle felt that it would be impossible for Harry and Meghan to devote themselves full-time to their humanitarian endeavors without access to the fund that previously bankrolled their lifestyle. Insiders told Scobie that they believed it would be only a matter of time before the Sussexes would be forced to accept money from the wrong places in order to remain afloat. But 2 years later, and without a penny from the British taxpayer, Harry has created the life he has long dreamed about, Scobie writes. The key to this success, of course, has been the Sussexes' business acumen. Long before they touched down in the States, Harry and Meghan had several lucrative deals in the works. They've partnered with Better Up, Spotify, and Netflix, with a docuseries about the Sussexes' home life reportedly slated for release before the end of the year. And of course, there's Harry's highly anticipated memoir, which is also scheduled for a late 2022 launch. In other words, the best is yet to come in terms of Harry and Meghan's lucrative relationship with the American media. Obviously, that's good news for the Sussexes, and major cause for concern for their rivals back in the UK. Scobie says that despite rumours to the contrary, Harry's book will not contain any attacks against his relatives or the royal family as an institution. Sources close to the Duke of Sussex say he has zero interest in deepening the rift that has divided the two factions of the Windsor clan for so long. Instead, he seeks only to tell the story of his life as openly and honestly as possible. And the fact that royals are terrified of him doing so is rather telling.